its effect.
Yeah, I think it alleviated some pressure in my life that I didn't even know I really had. I was kind of holed up, and I love my family. My wife is my best friend, and I love my kids and all that stuff. But we really hunkered down, in the pandemic, and we love each other and we got along great. But we have a 1/4 acre plot, there's only so many Frisbees you can throw 5 feet to each other. And so just getting out and then getting back out to see people and,
Well, also probably, probably coming from a board sport where you're used to that release.
Yeah.
I'm sure your brain kind of gets used to it in some level of being like, oh, okay, that's where I can just go and just get away from it or whatever. And if you're not necessarily doing that as much, your brain's like, hey, where is that?
Yeah. and it reactivated a portion of my spirit that had been put in a little box. And last year was the year that you had just kind of a local audience, right? Was that the year that COVID, or was that the year?
No,
before?
I mean, honestly, we thought it was going to be, that's exactly what we were expecting. Honestly, even as we were planning it, a lot of my guys were being like, I'm not going to put a lot of effort in this. This is basically, it's going to be a group ride where we're camping. Like, that was a lot of what the mindset was, right? And then I think it was the slap in the face was when Bodie and Elijah landed, and they're like,
Nice.
oh shit, yeah. They're like, all right. And then we had a bunch of other, we had, but like, I'm not trying to like just drop names here, but like, like Brandon LaCour, and then like Cole. I call him Cole Crush because that's his name, but you have Darren Cole, right, from up north coming down. You have all these guys that were coming down from a good distance, and it ended up being that it was predominantly not locals, because I think the locals didn't want to. They saw the hurricane and were like, "Oh, it's got canceled, or it's not going to be fun. I'm not going to go out there."
So I saw a video in the one wheel GT owners group at Facebook today, and Corey Bone is he's standing there and he's got his XR over like in the wheels in the center between like 2 XR pads, and he's just got the wheels spinning and he's got this thing and he's shaving the tread.
Shaving it.
And
Yes,
the
that was a
smoke's
good
coming
one.
back in his face.
Yeah.
I fucking lost it. I'm like,
Dude, that was a good video. Yeah, that was funny.
Dude,
it's
I
just
thought
going
about
at
it, just
it.
putting a cheese grater right to the, just shaping it right down, just taking off some chunks. Because I mean, it's the tire that's got to be pretty thick. Because I was watching that float life video and they put it down to like basically no psi, like 2 psi, and it was still like the sidewalls were just not compressing whatsoever.
Man.
So it's a very hard
Chonky.
tire. It's
Dude,
a chonky,
it's a
hard
chonky
tire.
Love that.
Yes,
I scare
love
my
that.
neighbors every single
Love
time.
that.
Yeah, I love it.
That's
So
great.
fun.
well, when you get the GT and you put your fins on, you're gonna hear the chirpy mofo.
Yes.
That thing is
The Motorola, baby. That's what I was gonna say. I was doing my little interrupt earlier, but yeah, the Motorola. That's what we were saying. That shout out to Terminator. If you guys don't know, Terminator is gonna be a bunch of nicknames, but Josh in our group, he got his GT. He was one of the first.
Josh?
Another Josh. That's why he has nicknames. So he got his he was one of the first with the GT, and so he's in all like the footage that we've been putting out with the GT stuff. But that was one of the things because he likes doing little bonks, and he was like, "Ooh, it's got that little chirp chirp, like a little Nextel." He's like, "I'll start calling this thing Motorola, baby."
A little
It's
nice.
like that's
Dude,
dope.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's dope.
So
You got a
you-
message.
Yeah.
This is the GT.
I'm not old
Yeah.
enough for that reference.
So, anyways,
No, say it ain't so.
super easy. OakCityShredFest.com. OakCityShredFest.com takes you everything. I was hoping that my TV would be able to show you this, but yeah, OakCityShredFest.com gives you everything. Not only we now have the map of the festival. Shout out to Mike, thank you for doing that. And then we have a super cool map that is just designed for what we're doing out there. We also have photos and videos. You can see all the videos from last year. We also have a really cool vlog. So if you really want to not vlog, but a blog. So if you want to like learn more about like the history in the back of like how float track and all this stuff kind of happened, learn more beyond just what I've been saying, you can learn that. That's also there as well on the website. But then also you can see us on all of our other platforms. We're at Oak City pretty much everything. So Oak City Shredfest, Oak City One Wheel on Instagram, Facebook, all that. So it's very easy to find. This is last year's stuff. I don't know if he's gonna.
You can finally get that
bring
button.
any of those flash from last year, but
I already got
Tell him
it.
to. I'll send him over the Scully logo. Be like, hey, if you can get the pushback.
If you work
Scully
this in,
ready
we'll
to
give you
go.
an extra $20 for each one you
The
do.
pushback Scully.
$20.
I'll give you a 20 spot for each one you do.
Give me the pushback Scully
That's a
with
lot
some
of-
fins on it,
Ooh.
right?
Yeah.
Like a Scully fins, and so it's skull on
Honestly,
the
I would
helmet.
even want that.
Like fins on his
Yeah.
helmet?
No, like on the side of them. You know, like yeah. So if you take him and you put some like fins across them, and then it would almost look like the new hoodies, right? So it's got the wings, like it's like your flight wings.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
So then you have the Scully wings.
Yeah.
Sounds dumb to me. No,
Yeah,
just kidding.
2 inch.
Josh,
Dude, I can
could
talk
eat
like this all day.
One food for the rest of your life.
And it can't
Like
be
type
dick.
of food?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
a,
Besides
like a
dick.
single kind. Like if it's Indian, it has to be like butter chicken. If it's sushi, it has to be a spicy tuna roll.
If it's penis, it has to be left nut or middle shaft.
wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Definitely. No, so I would I'd go seafood, and I would go I would have to go with like a seafood pasta or something to that effect.
Little carbs, little seafood. I like it. Okay.
That's my go-to. Yeah.
Get your fish
Pasta's
oil, get
my
your
favorite.
carbs.